the change from broadcaster television to online television. This video will explain the history of the broadcaster television, what the convergence culture is, and how this affects us, and then finally talk about the new form of online television. In 1927, Philo Farnsworth made the first working television system, which he demonstrated to the press on the 1st of September 1928. They were first broadcasted in black and white. During the 1950s, television became the primary medium for molding public opinion. This is an example of a classic ad in the 1950s. Color broadcasts began in the 1950s, with color becoming more common in Western nations during the late 1960s. It then became standard in the 1970s, with only a few stations still broadcasting in black and white. Henry Jenkins states that we are entering an era where media will be everywhere, and we will use all kinds of media in relation to one another. So, what is the convergence culture? It is the combination of new media and old media within a single piece of media work. In other terms, the coming together of different media products and technology. For example, for my topic, the combination of computers and television. This is leading us towards a digital resonance which will affect all aspects of our lives. The convergence of media products means that in theory, we do not have to leave our homes, as almost everything can be achieved at the touch of a button. Jenkins also states that the digital resonance will be the best of times and the worst of times, but a new cultural order will emerge from it. During the late 1990s and early 2000s, Internet users saw greater network bandwidth, increased access to networks, use of standard protocols and formats, and commercialization of the Internet. This made streaming media practical and affordable for ordinary consumers. This allowed the audience to choose when they watched a television program, rather than having to sit down at a specific time. The most successful company to date, whose business is based on streaming media, is Netflix. Netflix allows you to choose from hundreds and hundreds of different movies and television shows. Not only can you stream from computers, you can now also start streaming from game consoles like the Xbox and PlayStation. This shows how the convergence culture has altered the uses of modern day technology. To sum up, television began as a black and white broadcast, which eventually led to a color broadcast. With respect to the convergence culture, computers and other technological devices have allowed us to watch movies and television shows when and wherever we want.